at UCLA. Yep.
So we'll start. We'll do a hitting session. We'll start at like 2. So you guys just kind of do your thing, get your body ready to go. Anything you haven't done, feel free to go mess with anything that stuff.
What do you do with this thing? Just push it around?
Depends what you want to do. Do you want to do rotation work, or do you want to do squat work? Do you want to do split squat work?
Let's do rotation.
You're going to start to notice how it's wanting to swing around, right? And keep you, so it's Waterbag on steroids, essentially, right? If you're getting ready to hit, right, your load phase would be my first kind of go command. So you start to counter with your trunk, and then it's like, go, and that means change it. And then I'm going to say a go command over here somewhere where it's stop it to change directions again. Does that make sense? Go. Go. Go.
Yeah. And then on a go call, crack the whip, keep it going. Red light! Green light! Red light! Red light! Oh. Green light! Red light! Red light! Green light! Go. Okay, so what I want you to try, so take a look at this. Watch when your arm is slotting and your barrel starts to get off plane, right there. Okay? Watch it again, right there, right when it starts to lay down and kind of sink.
Yeah.
You're not in the ground yet when that's happening. It's into landing, okay? And when it happens into landing, this starts to go a little bit too. And on some of the swings, when you don't get your barrels, you're getting stuck in here, okay? So I want to try 2 different possibilities. First one, I want you to let yourself pump. Okay. But I've seen you do that in the past. It's been really good.
Yeah.
And when guys get tension against this, then they go to open up, and it delays the slotting until they're turning, and it tightens and gives better direction. So let's see 5 to 10. Just focus on letting yourself pump a little bit, and let it be let yourself be an athlete. Be specific.
Yeah.
Like just find a little rhythm and just hit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. I love it when it works like that. Right? So, watch what's happening to his barrel. Like, watch how it, right from here. See how it's like gradual and slow to get to this spot, but then you're swinging from here. Yeah. Welcome to Barry Bonds' life. Barry Bonds was here, and all of this was slow. It was setting position. He swung and threw his punch from here. Does that make sense? So when your hands are super quiet and you go to swing, it's like you're swinging yourself into the ground a little bit, but you're there, you're in your spot already. You're there too soon. So these go before you've had the opportunity to create the space. When you give yourself a little pump, it delays it a touch, and then it catches so crazy. Okay, you're trying to be specific with it. The first one you did, you were just playing.
Yeah.
Bro, just play. Yeah. Now, put your mind into driving it that way. Don't force it that way. It can still go this way.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. Keep going. Whatever that felt like, just stay in that mode. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, yeah, you're getting your spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are different. Yeah.
It's right there.
You gotta be able to just go with the bottom hand. It's disgusting. That's, I mean, you're in your spot, unwinding. See how the barrel's starting to move and timing a little bit different?
Yeah.
And then the hands in the barrel and the timing of that is starting to sync up. You're seeing everything move in opposites.
Yeah.
Very together. Yes.
If you're gonna punch someone as hard as you can, I feel like if you're not gonna go like that. Like, you're gonna go like fuck. You're just gonna go. So it's like, well, it's almost like feeling like, just like getting like turning something over and getting it like in a plane. Like, I'm not even thinking about legs at all.
You should.
Yeah. I don't know. Like that?
Remember when I said there was a whole other level of sniffing at?
Yeah.
Like the bat tip thing, that brings an element of that because of the timing, the consistency. But I want you to think about how easy you're doing what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
You can go that easy and sit 100 to 105 that easy.
Yeah.
When you can go that easy, think about the kind of precision.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could hit a nail and hit it all the way into the wood every time, but you could, in your mind, all you're doing is that.
Yeah.
Keep figuring that out. That should be your main focus this off season. With whatever drill, whatever, don't get caught up in all that bull. How easily and consistently can I make those kinds of impacts to baseball? Anything that helps me do that is a plus. Anything that gets in the way of doing that is a problem. This might help too. It's like if it was an engine, it'd be like, woo. It's like it builds up a little bit and then it kind of stalls out. You never want to pause. Does that make sense? Yeah. It stalls out. It's still got to keep going. It's just slowing down to give your brain the ability. It's like I'm seeing it, I'm getting to my spot, and then I'm reading it. I'm just letting it be passive and kind of hang, and then I'm making my decision. So it's not a pause and wait or slow. It just, you know. Yeah. Yes. God, when they can just do it, it's like. Did you feel that thing at the end there too?
Yeah.
Do that again. Yo! A little more active. Later on, brother.
God bless.
Yeah. Start later. is what I'm wanting to say. It could also be start earlier. You're just coming out of it a touch into landing.
Yeah.
It could also be get forward more. Bottom line is, remember earlier when I was telling you about leaving this side and getting to this, when you're all spread out, you're reading the ball?
Yeah.
You got to give yourself the time to read it and get to whatever position you need to. And off the soft toss, sometimes because it's shrunk, guys don't let themselves do that.
Ew.
Think about the end of that swing, right? You hit it hard, right? And then came this way because you got through the front. You know what I mean? That's what creates that bracing effect. Yeah, yeah. See.
Yeah.
Really good.
You look good, Mr. Rainer.
It's crazy. It's amazing. Like, I wish more than anything in sessions like this, I wish we had Kinetrax data. Because if you want to talk about really understanding what the adjustments are and what elite is, what his brain just did is exactly that. Because how fine some of those adjustments are, and just him reading and letting it sink and then being able to hang on and wait, that'll show up in the Kinetrax data all day.
I'm swinging as hard as I possibly could. I haven't done that yet.
Well, that's the whole point. You don't have to. That's why ever try.
There's no need.
There's no need.
Yeah.
How
It's just,
whatever.
that's like a hard block for people to get through.
People attach their brain to things that have impacts on them. But then they also fail to recognize why it had an impact and when it had an impact.
Yeah.
Last year, had we not known each other, a coach could have walked into a random facility and some guy might have convinced you, hey bro, you got to try to hit the ball harder. To do that, you got to move more, like they told Crouch.
Yeah.
And if you added in a leg kick and let yourself be an athlete again because you tried to do that, you might have all of a sudden went out and raved. And then all of a sudden, I'm just going to go out, leg kick and launch angle, right?
Yeah.
Trying to be athletic and trying to swing hard can help people figure out
The right moves.
the right moves and positions and angles and distances, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to being elite, you have to be able to take those same moves and do them smoothly so you can actually execute consistently and precisely, you know, doing the job.
Yeah.
So part of it for you is letting yourself be athletic and lean into moves, and the other part is your brain understanding that all of this is about me being smooth. My power is not derived in my leg kick. My leg kick is just so I can get my body going and visually read the ball and stay in motion so I can stay in attack mode and then react whenever I need to.
Yeah.
That feeling that you got a couple times in a row, you had variation in finish. You had one-hand finish, you had two-hand finish, but you braced, stopped, the barrel squared up, and stayed this way for a couple of clicks, right? So you were able to impart a ton of exit velocity,
Yeah.
but with your barrel staying right here.
Yeah.
The reason that when you try to go and hit it hard, sometimes it's a top off of it, is because in your brain, is what I was saying earlier, you're here and your old solution is to go this way and just to get it to turn really fast.
Yeah.
As fast as you can, and sometimes you catch it and sometimes you don't, right? But that's because the end of the chain hasn't gotten there yet. It's like, does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. It's almost like when I try to hit it harder, I think like subconsciously of moving faster, like this way, like
the wrong spot.
swinging the bat instead of like delivering the bat like out here.
Okay, watch this. Whatever you just said in your mind, in your next round, I want you to start out trying to do one of them, and then I want you to try to do the other. Because the amount of times that what we think in our head, we hear something, it makes sense to us, and then we associate, but the amount of times that the association is actually the opposite is very high. Was that through also?
No.
Okay.
That was rough.
Now do the extreme. Try to get around it a ton.
That was just stopping.
Now, this is why it's always interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you were thinking to stay through, it wasn't delayed and then flippy. It was connected through, but not connected from deep. That was the best swing you've taken.
I guess that makes more sense though, because if I think more there, it's that backhand thing.
Because it has to turn. Keep going with that. See what happens. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? It's in a good spot, that's where it's at. Yeah. Keep going. Oh,
there we go. It's really the bat. Whenever I just feel it like up.
Hey, he just said, he goes, it's the bat. Whenever I feel it up, it's feeling it at the end of the, like right now, you're end of chain to end of chain. Like you're getting extended or feeling it away from you early and then unwinding and getting it extended away from you the other direction, really close to being as synced up as you could get. That makes sense? Like your brain right now knows where your punch is when you're throwing it. Like it's not anywhere. It's right here.
You done? Yeah.